Right?
Fine.
So
Thank you. Yeah.
three extremely important document that helps you to align the program with the strategy are program business case, program charter, and program roadmap. Can you see all these three documents in front of you on the screen?
Mm.
Yes.
Right. So these three documents are really, really important, right? Very important document. Program business case, program charter, program roadmap, right? They help you to align program to the strategic plan, right? Or strategic objectives, right? And apart from this, in order to ensure that program remain aligned to the strategy, we also focus on two areas. One is environmental assessment, another is the overall program risk management strategy, right? Now, first I'll start with program business case. Can we start with program business case, the content of the business case, guys?
Mm.
Yes.
Right? So this is a program business case, right? Right. Now, tell me, what is the purpose of a program business case before we go deeper into the content of the business case? Why do we require a program business case? What is the purpose of a program business case, guys?
To justify the creation and authorization of the program.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Rafael says to ensure that program is value for money proposition, right? To to prove that program is a worthwhile investment proposition, right, Rafael?
Yeah.
Right? Now, see, there are two things here when we talk about a program business case. One is justify justifying the existence of a change initiative, right? Plus, you have to prove that managing this initiative as a program is better as compared to managing it as a project. Right, Rafael? When you have a program business case, then you have to justify two things. One is, should I do this initiative or not?
Mm.
Right? Does it have a viable, desirable, achievable, and a sustainable business case? Right?
Mm.
Second thing is, the management might say, why do you want to manage it as a program? Why not to manage it as a project and sub-project? So second thing that you have to prove through this business case is that having it as a program is a value add, right? And this business case justifies that expected benefits, right, from the program outweighs the cost, right? Is that okay? Now, what does this program business case contain? Can we go through the contents of the program business case? I'll show you some uh, filled, right, some examples of the program business case. But before that, let's go through the blank template, right? Now, executive summary, right, or an introduction section or an overview section is the first element, right? Now, this is the first element, but first impression of the document. So it should be, you can create an initial draft, but always refine it till the completion of the program business case, right? It gives you the gist of the entire business case, right? Second important element is business reason. What is business reason? The purpose. Why I
Mm.
am doing this program, right? Why? Now, can you give me some reasons why a
Mhm.
program is required? Why? See, whether it's a project or a program, the purpose is to solve a problem, right?
Mm.
The problem will be maybe to reduce the cost, right? The solution would be to reduce the cost, to increase the operational efficiency, to improve the revenues, right? What else can be the reason? To improve the quality. Can these be the reasons or not?
Yeah.
Right? For example, my revenues have been declining on continuous basis, right? So we need to initiate few marketing projects. Can this be a reason or not? Tell me, Atul, Rafael, can this be
Yes.
a reason? Right?
Yeah, I agree. Yes, yeah.
Prashant, can this be a reason?
Yeah,
Right.
reason. Yeah, that's a suitable reason.
Right. So now, the third important thing is, we have to see whether this program aligns to the strategic objectives or not. Right? Now, if the strategy and programs both are misaligned, right, it's not worth to go ahead, right? So program and strategy should be aligned, right? For example, if organizational level strategic objective is, right, to improve the customer experience or to improve the customer satisfaction, right, or to improve the net promoter score or a voice of customer. Now, any project or program towards improving the customer experience will be aligned to this or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
See, the goal of one of the strategic goal is to improve the customer satisfaction. Now, any project or program, right, that is aiming towards improvement in customer experience, right, will be aligned to the strategic objective, right? For example, if a strategic goal is to increase the revenue, right, by certain amount, if a project or a program, right, will help you to contribute towards increase in revenue, is it aligned or not? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right. So this is strategic alignment, right? In this section, you should state how this program is aligned to the overall strategic plan of the organization or a portfolio, strategic plan or the objectives, right? Now, the fourth important element, right, of program business case is assumption and constraint section, right? Now, tell me, what is assumption and what is constraint? What is the difference between the two? Now, before we talk about constraint, let's focus on assumptions only. Tell me, can we create any plan without assumptions? My viewpoint is every plan should be based on assumptions.
Right, yeah.
Right? You cannot have any plan without assumptions, right? For example, we assume that our vendor will deliver on time, right? Even if there is a risk associated, we'll say, okay, maximum this can be the risk, right? But again, there is an assumption, right?
Yes.
Minimum this number of resources will always be present from start to end. This is an assumption, right?
Right, yeah.
Right. So every plan is based on assumption.
Right.
Now tell me, when I talk about assumption analysis or assumptions, assumptions are must or may?
Must, actually.
Assumptions are never must.
Okay.
So a plan is based on assumption, but are they must or may? Assumption, see, my assumption is that this vendor will deliver on time. Can it go wrong?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Any
that will be the
assumption?
constraint, actually. If not
Yeah.
deliver on time, then that will become a constraint.
No. If not delivered on time, it's an issue.
Okay.
See, every assumption is a risk
Yeah.
Okay.
because there will be a may and might attached. Nobody will fall sick, right? Or only 10% people will be absent maximum, right?
Okay.
So, every plan is based on certain assumptions, and assumptions are always may. So they are source of risk. If not constantly managed, right? If they're not constantly managed, they can turn into issues or they can trigger some new risks.
Yep.
Whereas constraints are limitations. There must to be factors. They're limitations. The the program must be complete within a budget of $5 million US. The project must finish maximum by this particular date is a constraint.
Mm.
Okay.
So constraints are always limitation or must to have, right? Given the kind of infra we have, the maximum latency or the maximum response time can be this much. That is a constraint, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prashant, Rafael, right? Atul, Kapil, are you all okay with constraints? The difference?
Yes, I'm aligned.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, these elements are very, very important.
Mhm.
Right?
Mm.
Now, in the business case, you have to clearly state the program outcomes and benefits, right? I have already told you the difference between output, outcome, and benefits, right? They should be clearly stated in a program business case. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right? And the most important section, see, again, we have been talking about a program should be value for money, right? We are
Okay.
talking about program should be worthwhile investment proposition, right? So the most important section, right, for a program business case is this one, the financial analysis, right?
Mm.
Now, guys, can you tell me some of the tools that can be used for financial analysis? What all are the tools that can be used for financial analysis of a program? Right? From PMP, you can tell me. Right? Now, have you heard about NPV, net present value?
Yes.
Right? Have you heard
Yeah.
about IRR?
Yeah.
Right? Have you heard about ROI?
Yes.
Yes.
Have
Return of
you heard
investment.
about
Yeah.
benefit to cost ratio?
Mm.
Now, right? And a very quick method, right, which is not practically very good. A
Mhm.
very quick method is a payback period, which is not a practical way, right?
Mm.
It just gives you some idea,
Mm.
right? Now, tell me out of these, which is the best method? Can somebody tell me which is the most reliable method out of these? Most reliable method out of these?
Return on ROI.
Yeah. I think return of ROI. Yes.
See, I'll tell you, ROI can be done in multiple ways. So exclude ROI because ROI, ROI can be done in multiple ways with present value, without present value also. Let's say ROI is, secondary. Let's say even ROI is not a method, right? Let's say.
Then I think net NPV or payback period.
NPV is the best one in
No,
my view.
Yeah.
NPV universally.
NPV is the best one.
See, this is a rough one. So, see, I'll straight away, this is, as a ballpark, good, but I'll
Yeah.
reject this one.
Mm.
Right? For example, see why I reject this one.
Mhm.
I'm just asking you one question. Suppose, your upfront investment in a project is 20 million US. Upfront, right? And after the project is rolled out, right? Every year, this project will give you 5 million US. What is the payback period, guys?
Yearly.
See, payback period means how soon you can recover the money spent.
Mm.
Yeah, in total.
Right? Suppose 20 million US is a initial investment. Rafael, are you listening? 20 million US is an initial investment, right?
Mm.
And this project will give me 5 million US every year.
Mm.
Now, in
Sorry.
how many years I am going to recover the money spent?
4 years is the payback period.
4 years is the payback period.
Mm.
And lower the payback period, better is the project, right?
Okay.
Lower you can recover the money spent, better it is. But this is not as a ballpark estimate to compare to project, it's okay.
Mm.
But it is not a final proven method. Why? See, payback period ignored one thing, which is time value of money. Now, it's my question to all of you. Tell me, if somebody gives you $1 million 3 years from now, suppose 3 years later somebody gives me $1 million, is it today? Is the today's value of that $1 million same or lesser?
Is lesser because of
Lesser.
the
Yeah, I could have invested that money in the bank and made some money, right?
Yes.
Right? Atul, if I give you $1 million US
Mm-hmm.
3 years later versus I give you today, will there be a difference? Which is more, 1 million today or 1 million 3 years later?
1 million today.
Today. So payback period completely ignore time value of money,
Mm.
right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So as a ballpark, it's okay, but it is never used seriously,
Okay.
right? So, for a very serious uh, investment appraisal calculation, you will not use payback period, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, what is a net present value, right? See, in project, do you make money at a single instant or over the period of time,
Over the period of
Over
time.
the period of time, yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
should I take present value of the cash inflows or not,
Mm.
right? Based on
Today's.
some discounting, based on a rate at which money gets depreciated. Yes or no?
Mm.
Yeah.
Does money get depreciated or not?
Yes.
Right? So, so in case of net present value, for cash inflows, I will discount the inflows based on the way money is getting depreciated. Similarly, I don't pay upfront money generally in projects. My expenses will also be over the period of time, right?
Mhm.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
So I would have to consider, I have to discount the cash outflows also, right?
Mm.
And my profits year by year, period by period will be what? Present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows.
Mm.
Right, Rafael? Will this be my profit? The present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows. Will this be my profit or not?
Yeah.
Right? So this is called as net present value. Right? So, in a program or a project environment, when you talk about profitability, you should always talk in terms of net present value. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, it is.
Now see, for some reason, I did not see ROI. Now, why I did not consider ROI? See, again, ROI can be calculated without present value also. See, you can, if you're calculating ROI like this, cash inflows minus cash outflows divided by cash outflows, right? If I am calculating ROI simply like this, right?
Mm.
ROI is equal to cash inflows minus cash
Oh.
outflows, right? Divided by cash outflows into 100.
Mm.
Then it will be an inflated ROI, right? If I use this formula into 100, it will be inflated ROI, right? Yes or no?
Mm.
But if I calculate my ROI, instead of this, if I calculate my ROI like this, which is present value of inflows, right? Cash inflows, I'm writing CI for this, right? Minus present value of cash outflows, CO, right? Right? Divided by present value of cash outflows into 100. Then it's okay, right?
Mm.
Right? But see, when you simply say ROI, you don't know which way you have calculated your ROI. So, I did not mention about ROI at all. Is that okay? Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
Now, secondly, I would like to ask you one question. What is the difference between IRR and ROI? Are they same or are they different? The difference between IRR and ROI. What is that? You should know it. What is the difference between IRR and ROI? Tell me, guys.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Anybody else who can try?
The internal return rate is like, well, I think it's like how able are you to multiply money, right? Is your discount rate.
Yes. 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 So, IRR, Rafael, is more like, your annual rate of interest, right? I'll give you one example. See, suppose, I'll take a very simple example. Suppose you put, right? You put some money, let's say $1,000, right? For 6 years, right? In a bank, right? Now, annual rate of interest, right? Annual rate is, let's say, 12%. 12%. And after 6 years, it gets doubled, right? After 6 years, right? It became 2,000, right? Now, I'm taking a very simple example, right? 2,000. Now, the money 1,000 became, the money 1,000 becomes 2,000 after the end of 6 years. What is the ROI? What is the ROI? Is it 100% or not?
100% on investment.
Yeah, it's 100%, right? ROI is 100. Yes or no, Rafael? 100% or not?
Yes, because you
But-
multiply money.
No, yeah, 2,000 minus 1,000 by 1,000 into 100, right?
Net
It's
profit divided, right, investment.
Because see, from 1,000 it becomes doubled.
Yeah.
Whereas, what is the annual rate of interest? 12%, right? So this annual rate of interest is IRR, right? So in this case, what will be IRR? Is what you earned annually, 12%, right? And what will be ROI? 100%.
100%.
Is that okay? Is the difference clear? Is the difference clear?
Need one more time. Yeah. But before moving that, just want to know this why we have a 2 times PB minus CI minus PB minus thence.
Which one?
That formula, R return of investment, PB.
So see, no. See, what I'm trying to say is present value. This dash is not minus. Present value of cash inflows minus present value of cash outflows by present value.
Okay.
This is a true, but again, people don't do it. For example, while calculating ROI here, because it was only 1 year period, right? Sorry, it was 6 year period. Just to quickly calculate it, right? I have not done present value. I have simply done cash inflows. How much? 2,000. Outflows 1,000, right? By cash outflows 1,000 to 100, right? That gave me 100%, right?
Okay.
So this is overall ROI, return on what I invested, right? My money got doubled, so it's 100%, right? But internal rate of return is annual growth, right? Right. For example, if you do a fixed deposit with bank at a 5% rate of interest, that 5% is your IRR. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Now, these calculations are very, very important section of the business case, right?
Mm.
Now, the challenging part here is, the cost section, right? The cost section of the business case is very, very important,
Mm.
right? Because, when you talk about a single project, it talks only about project cost along with operations and maintenance cost. But with program, will there be some additional cost or not? Tell me, with program, will there be some additional cost or not? See,
Yes.
first of all, you are adding a new management layer, program management layer. Will it be a cost or not?
Mm.
Right? Now, apart from this, program will span post-transition also.
Mm.
So that cost will also be considered here, right? Right.
But Pankaj, if I need to break down the cost for any business case, it basically have three components: people, process, and tool.
Yeah.
Right?
The only thing is people part will be more in case of program than project.
Okay.
Right? Why more? Because there is a program management layer added here, right?
Mm.
Which will not only consist of project manager, but other roles also like business change manager,
Mm.
right? The steering committee, different roles of the steering committee, right?
Mm.
So there will be extra people here, right?
Mm. But that will reside into the people portion only, right?
Yeah, it will reside into people portion, but it is beyond the project cost, right?
Okay. And second, whatever the business case I saw, we always, before any SDP approval, right, the people usually ask, okay, what will be the payback period or what will be the payback quarter?
Mhm. So I tell you, one is people ask at a high level, right?
Mm.
So then you can do a quick payback, right?
Mm.
But sometimes when people ask you a detailed level payback period,
Mm.
then you have to find out a period at which net present value is equal to 0,
Zero. Okay.
right? When exactly, by which year the net present value is equal to 0 is a true payback period, right?
True paper, yeah. Which quarter, yeah, which month, yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to give a precise calculation, always talk in terms of net present value and discount rates, right?
Mm.
Yes or no?
So when NPV will become zero, it will give my payback quarter, right, or period.
Yes, yes. It will give, that is the payback period only, right?
Mm.
Now see, some people who have not done these kind of calculations before, right?
Mm.
If you want, I can open a separate file that talks about all these calculations. You want me to, because that is a project management thing actually.
Mm.
It's a part of PMP curriculum. If you want me to still open that, if you want to see those calculations, I can show that those calculations. And if you want me to move forward, I can move forward also. So tell me, what should I do?
So questions coming in PGMP for
No.
related to this? No.
See, I'll tell you. For PGMP, you only need to know
Mm-hmm.
net present value should be positive,
Mm-hmm.
right? Higher the net present value, better is the project,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, higher the IRR, better is the project, right? Higher the ROI, better. So you generally questions will have only NPV and IRR. The only one thing that you must know, right? When NPV and IRR are conflicting, right? PMI has not given you this kind of a question so far,
Mm-hmm.
neither in PMP nor in PGMP nor in PFMP, because this topic is common across all, right?
Okay.
So NP-IRR question can come in PMP also, PGMP also, and PFMP also. They have not given, but there can be this situation also, right? Now I am giving you scenario. So far, PMI has not asked. Project A, right? And this is, let's say, project B. Now, project A has IRR. Sorry, first let me write NPV. Let's say 5 in terms of million, right? It's million. I am not writing M, right? Or shall I write M, right? And the IRR, right? IRR, right? For this project is, let's say, 11%, right? Now, for project B, NPV is equal to, let's say, 4 million, and IRR is equal to 12%, right? Now, tell me in this case, which project should I select, or which program I should select? Program A or program B, or project A or project B,
Project A.
right? Project A, right? You go with NPV only.
Yeah, because NPV is, yeah.
Yeah. So NPV is the primary measure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, sometimes we go for simple benefit to cost ratio also, right?
Mhm.
Now, for non-profitable organizations like World Bank, UNICEF, many times they do projects that do not have financial benefits, right?
Mhm.
And projects have non-financial benefits also, right? Some projects which are done as a part of corporate social responsibility, or many projects done by UNO, UNICEF, right? They have non-financial benefits, right? For example, improving the literacy rate, right? Or reducing the poverty levels. For such projects, we can simply use benefit to cost ratio. See, even for those project, business case is important. But benefit to cost ratio for those project means reduction in poverty levels divided by money spent, right? Improvement in literacy, which is benefit divided by the money spent. Is that okay? Is that okay, guys? Are you getting my point or not? Prashant, Rafael, Kapil,
Yes,
Atul?
yes, yeah.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yeah.
See, cost section will have cost of multiple projects here, right? It's a business case, right? And then we have major risk, right? Now,
Yeah.
at a program level, you will only write those risks which will make your project fail, right? At a program level, you won't be writing all the risks. Only write those risks that will make your program fail, right? It is not a risk register that you will put all the risks here, right? For example, if a program is delayed beyond a certain point, because see, program is benefit focused. Now tell me, for benefits to be delivered, is the window open, or there is a window of opportunity, which is a certain time range? See, for any program, there might be a window of opportunity, which means if program is delivered within certain time range, only then it will reap out the benefits, right?
Yeah.
So if program is delayed beyond that point, the whole effort will become futile. Can it be a major risk?
Yes.
Right. So in this case, you will only be writing the major ones. So this was a program business case. Now, can I show you a program business case filled with the data, guys? You want to see a program business case filled with data? Right, Atul?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, please do so.
A program business case filled with the data. Can you see program business case, guys, in front of you? Right.
Yes, yeah.
So you can read the experience summary yourself, right? You can read the experience summary yourself. Can you read the experience summary, guys?
I will. This program
please.
proposes the digital customer experience transformation to align with the organization's strategic objective of enhancing customer satisfaction, driving digital growth. The program will deliver AI-enabled customer support, a modern CRM system, and omni-channel service capabilities, improving customer engagement by 40% over 3 years.
So is it giving you the idea about the program?
Yes,
Yes.
Right?
customer support,
So-
CRM system, and engagement 40%.
Yes,
These are
yes.
tangible benefits. We can see that.
And as we go down, we'll refine them further, right? This is just an overview, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see the strategic alignment of the program. Can you see the strategic alignment of the program? Which strategic goal it is supporting at org level?
Yes, improve customer satisfaction scores by 30% and reduce service cost by 20%.
See, this is the organization's vision to be market leader in customer central digital services, right?
Right.
Now, and under this vision, there might be many strategic goals. One of the strategic goal is improve customer satisfaction score by 30% and reduce the service cost by 20%. This is a strategic goal at org level, right?
Just
Now-
one question here.
Yeah.
There is a vision, mission, goal, objective.
Uh-huh.
So vision and goal, I understand what is the objective and mission fits into
No,
it.
I'll tell you. See, there is a vision. See, I'll tell you. There is a vision, right? Now, what is a vision, guys?
Just high level vision.
No, it's
to
a
be a-
future state. Guys, what is a vision?
Vision is
future
to customer satisfaction.
No, it's a future state, right? For
Okay.
example,
Futuristic view.
futuristic view, a state,
Mm.
right? A state of a bright future, right?
Mhm.
For example, a so and so company, right? They want to become a market leader in this particular domain.
Mhm.
Can it be a vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. For example, you can read Amazon's vision, right? Right?
Yes.
You can read Amazon's vision, right? Which is more about, providing anything in the universe at one click or whatever like this, right?
Right.
Now, this vision is a future state, right? Right? Now, for example, for example, I have a YouTube channel, right?
Mhm.
Called as Brain League Learning,
Mhm.
right? And this channel is meant for K-12 students. You understand what is K-12, guys? You understand, Rafael? You understand
10 plus
K-12?
2.
No, from first to 12th,
Okay.
right? And my vision is to provide free school education to everyone in the world. Right? Can it be a vision?
Mhm.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Anyways, have you seen my channel, which is called as Brain League Learning?
No.
Not yet.
Kapil, have you seen my channel, YouTube channel, Brain League Learning?
Yeah.
Brain League देखा है आपने क्या? Have you seen Brain League, which is school related stuff?
No, I didn't come across.
Yeah, it has physics, it has chemistry, it has mathematics. In fact,
Okay.
a day before yesterday in India, there was a 12th class exam, right?
Mm.
I think on Friday, it was a physics exam for class 12th. Right? So
Okay.
what I saw was, maximum people were on my YouTube channel,
Ah, nice.
right? Because there was an exam, right? So, that made me feel that, even these days, people do last minute studies for the exam.
Hmm.
Anyways, you can go and see Brain League Learning Academy, right? It has everything on physics, everything on chemistry, everything on math, right? And a lot on English, right? Less on English, though.
That will be for our kids then.
Hi, it is for your kids. Right? No,
In this age group, why should I learn physics and math?
Right. Now, if you want, I can show you. I'm just showing you, sorry.
Yeah.
Rafael, are you from science background or commerce or engineering?
Sorry, come again?
What is your background? What is your education? Did you do your schooling in science or commerce or what?
No, I'm engineer in electronics.
Yeah.
Okay, engineering and electronics, right? So you know this is my YouTube channel, which you might have seen, PM Expert, right? I think all of you might have seen this,
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
right? So you know it has a playlist on program management also.
Mhm.
So you can see my videos here also. But apart from this, you know, if you scroll down, right, there is another channel called Brain Leak, right? And Brain Leak will have more stuff related to school students, right? So it has physics, it has chemistry. For example, you can see photoelectric effect, right? Fractions, right? A
Yeah.
bit of Python also,
Mhm.
some stories also, and then junior math also, and then it has senior maths also, right? If I go here, if you go to courses, you can see a lot of linear inequalities, right? For example, there are videos on maths, chemistry, physics, right? This is my wife's voice actually. So you can recommend it to people. See, people from every part of the world can go through it, right? There are
It is
376 videos here.
categorized. It is categorized as per the class basis or what? It's a
No,
generic.
it's not. See, I'll tell you, it's very difficult to categorize on class basis, right? So obviously, 11th and 12th grade students can, find it out based on whatever they need. Right now, it is physics. See, if it is physics, chemistry, and math, it will be 11th, 12th, right? If it is only science, that means junior science, right? 6th grade to 10th grade. So, anyways, we were talking about vision, right?
Mhm.
Now, can we talk? This was a slide, right? Now, the second thing is, what is mission, guys? People always get confused between vision and mission, right? Rafael, what is mission then? What is mission?
Market leader.
To create
No,
your
see, vision is a future state. Market leader, guys, is a future state. So when I say why purpose of having that mission,
what to
purpose
create.
and how to achieve that mission. See, I have a vision, but why do I want to have that vision and how do I achieve that vision? Right? A one-line statement. That is mission. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
when you talk about strategic plan of the organization, right, or strategy,
Mhm.
strategy is equal to vision plus mission plus the goals. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? If you want, we can see vision and mission of, let's say, Amazon, right? Can we quickly see vision and mission of Amazon, guys? Rafael, are you okay with vision,
Yep.
mission, and strategy?
Yep, I'm
Right.
following you.
Now, I'll quickly show you vision and mission of Amazon, right? See, can you see the vision statement? Right? To be Earth's most customer-centric company, where customer can find and discover anything they might want to buy online. So this is what they provide also now, right? Right? And now, right, mission is they're changing their mission statement over the period of time, right? To be Earth's most customer-centric company, Earth's best employer, and Earth's safest place to work, right? They made some change here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Actually, they have added some values also, right? In there.
Yeah.
Now we can see Microsoft, right? Vision and mission of Microsoft. Where is the big vision, right? What is the vision statement? Can you read it, Prashant?
That's a mission to help people and business.
No, this is vision.
Oh, vision. To help people and businesses throughout the world realize their full potential.
Right? That is the ultimate goal, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at mission, to empower every person, right? Now they will achieve, they will achieve their vision statement by this, right?
Mission.
Right. Yeah.
To empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more.
Somehow
Right?
contradicting. It's further expansion, right, of the vision.
Obviously, first there would be vision, and
Ah.
vision is just future state.
There is a further expansion in mission, right? How they will
Mission
do
is,
that.
how they are going to achieve that vision, right?
Yeah, how?
Right?
And that is
How
still
and why also
itself,
sometimes. See, ideally it is how and why, but people try to shorten it.
yeah. Okay, no problem. So
Right?
next, understood. Yeah.
Right? So this is vision and mission, right? Now, this is now strategic alignment. Can you see strategic alignment? Right? See, the organization's vision was to be market leader in customer-centric digital services, right?
Mhm.
So your program should support this vision, right? Now, strategic goal to support this vision is improve customer satisfaction score by 30% and reduce service cost by 20%. This is an organizational level or portfolio level strategic goal, right?
Portfolio
Yes or no?
level. Portfolio level.
Yeah.
Because the
see,
customer-centric digital services could be disbursed into multiple portfolios and multiple initiatives.
yes.
That is one of the
It's-
initiatives which we are
Yeah.
just seeing here.
Yeah, we have to see it from both the ends. See, again, Prashant, it might be possible that, for a smaller organization, there will be the organization itself is one portfolio only, right?
Yes.
So anyway, it's a strategic goal, right? Now, program alignment.
No,
This-
I am just one question quickly. What is the objective here? Goal and objective. What is the difference between goal and objective?
See, objectives are short term and goal is a long term,
Okay.
right? So, multiple objectives will eventually lead to achievement of goals,
Correct.
right?
As a multiple objectives are part of one goal.
Yeah, right. See, for example, strategic goal, there's a goal, right? To achieve this, you have to set multiple objectives, right? See,
Vision,
for example,
mission, goal, and objective.
for example, right? Suppose I have to improve my revenue by, let's say, 20 million. That is my goal at org level. But multiple projects. See, project A will contribute by adding 3 million. Project B will contribute by adding 5 million. So in total, they can contribute to 20 million, right?
Okay.
Smaller
So objective. So vision, mission,
Right.
goal, and objective. These are a sequential manner, right?
Vision, then mission, then strategy goals, right?
Goals and objective.
Yeah. There are enterprise. See, goals connect portfolio to the enterprise strategy, right? If there is no portfolio in between, then it connects program or project to the enterprise strategy, right?
Because on other day, last session, you shown us OKR, objective key results.
Bilkul.
So where
Yes.
that falls here? After goal only, right?
See, the best, how to write strategic goals. How would you write those goals? The best way to write the goals is OKRs.
Okay.
Are you getting my point, guys?
Yeah.
See, whenever you have to write strategic goals, use objective and key result areas. That is the best way to write, right?
Okay.
Now,
while writing the goal in a strategic plan.
Yes. Now, program alignment, right? This program will directly enable digital transformation, supporting portfolio priorities in customer experience and operational efficiency, right? So the program will be supporting the strategic goals, right? Now, what is the reason why we are doing the program? The problem statement, why part, right? Can you see the why part? Right?
Hmm.
So do we have problems at present? The problems at present are customer dissatisfaction, higher operational cost due to manual process, inability to provide seamless omni-channel experiences, right? Right. Opportunity. There's an
Okay.
opportunity. Leverage AI automation and integrated platform to improve responsiveness and reduce cost, right? Then these are the program objectives, right? Which will lead to different projects, right? Deploy our next gen CRM with AI-driven insights, implement chatbots and virtual assistant, introduce self-service portals, train staff in digital. See, this will all become projects, right? Yes or no?
Right.
Then we have expected benefits and outcomes defined here. You can see that, right? Is that okay?
Yes.
Right. And then, many times there are multiple ways to do program, right? There can be multiple options to deliver the goals, right? It can be option 1, it can be option 2, it can be option 3, right? Find out the best option out of the 3 based on the business case financial calculations, right? Then we have high level risk and assumptions, right? And then financial analysis, right? This is the financial analysis, right?
All analysis done, and PV, ROI, everything.
You can do multiple, right? See, but again, main is what?
ROI,
No, NPV,
NPV, sorry.
right? IRR, right? ROI, they are secondary. But the main backbone is only NPV, right? Right. Then again, see, this business case will be given to program steering committee or program governance board. The program governance board will review and assess this business case, right? If they approve the business case, only then you are allowed to move a step forward.
But
Is
at
that
this
okay?
stage, while writing the business case, the program manager assigns, right?
Yeah. See, program manager is not formally assigned. Why? I'll tell you why. Because, a program is formally approved after approval of charter.
Yes.
So at this stage, when business case is being developed, you have skills available, right? Multiple people, for example, for writing a business case like this, you might require a business analyst, right? You might require a program manager skills. You might require some project management skills also, right? And sometimes a solution architect may also be required. So that they will together, right, create this business case as a pre-sales, right, or whatever format. Now, formal authority of program will be granted to program manager only after approval of the program charter, which is the next step. First, this will be approved. This will be approved in the program formulation phase, which is a sub phase within program definition, right?
No, if question comes, like at which stage program manager gets assigned?
Yeah. So you can say program definition, right? And if they ask you sub phase, program formulation, right? But yes, after approval of program charter.
Yeah, the program moves ahead after charter only, approval
Yes.
of that.
Yes.
That is for sure. But assignment is only, we can say from formulation onwards, the program manager assigns, right?
You don't see, again, it is not always guaranteed that somebody who has created this program business case will be the program manager, right, for actual program. Though it happens in majority of the cases, but it is not guaranteed.
Okay.
Right? So when the first version of the business case is created, see, this business case is not a static document. Tell me, guys, Kapil, is it a static document or a dynamic document?
Could be, I think it could be updated if, for example, if the value
Yes.
realization, the
Yeah.
metrics change. with
Yeah,
the
see,
time.
yeah, see, in today's dynamic world, tell me, the business environment today, is it dynamic or static?
Everything is dynamic.
Dynamic, right? And what do you, the dynamic business environment is called as turbulent business environment, right? There is an acronym called as VUCA. Atul, have you heard about this term, VUCA?
No.
See, VUCA world, right? The turbulent business environment is, described by this term called VUCA, right? Now, what is
Yeah,
volatile?
volatile, uncertain.
Volatile, uncertain,
Mm,
right? Complex and ambiguous,
complex and ambiguous. Yeah.
right? This is the business world, right?
Yes.
Right? So, the business case will be updated throughout the program life cycle, right? Is that okay? Right? It's not a static document. Now, can we go back to the PPT, guys?
Yeah.
Right? So let's go back to the PPT. Now, any question on program business case before we move to the next step, right? Which is the program charter.
So here,
Any question?
sorry,
Yeah,
just
sure,
one or
please.
two things here. Yeah, so before we move to project charter, I have two things to say here. Business case gets updated only in case of strategic misalignment, right?
But sometimes there can be other changes also. For example, there can be, you may de-scope the project. There may be a change request also, right?
Hmm.
Yes or no? To maximize
Yes.
the obviously, whenever there is a change, this kind of a change,
Hmm.
majority of time there will be some strategic realignment, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Right? Because this strategy can be also volatile, right? For if the program is a long term.
So if any component like project and any supporting programs are getting de-scoped, yeah, due to some or other reason of misalignment that is not supporting to the objective enough, right?
Yeah,
So in case of that only, we also update the business case in case of any
yes.
change to the program.
See, major change, yes, we will be changing.
But minor, we will not do that, right? The major misalignment, it is all talks about the strategy only, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So if it is misalignment to the strategy, a strategy realignment, then it is all business case gets updated because it's a first,
Yeah.
base document.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh, and I was attempting, few questions regarding the just, shared by you. I got confused, multiple times the content wise of which item belongs to charter, which item belongs to business case.
No, you should be very, very careful about it, right? So that's why,
Yeah.
see, three things. You should be very thorough with three things:
Hmm.
business contents of business case, contents of program roadmap, right? Contents of program charter. Because there will be in exam also, there may be around 40 to 50 questions out of 170
Yes.
based on this. Direct
Yeah,
question.
it was difficult for me because roadmap, I understand. Roadmap is not that much of, in detailed or that is beyond of my understanding. Roadmap is fine, but the charter and business case, I got confused.
See, I'll tell you why. Because see, when you talk about portfolio charter and program charter, they contain a lot of things, right? They are not like project charter, which is pretty simple, right?
Hmm.
Now, can we see a program charter, guys?
Yes.
Right. Let me show you a program charter. Now, see, before we go into depth of it, right? I want you to go through every term of the program charter because this is a very, very important document from the perspective of exam also, right? So please spend, right, 2 to 3 minutes very silently and go through each and every element. Then we'll have a discussion on this, right? Silently, right? Spend 3 minutes on it, then we'll go through it together. So guys, can we go through the contents of the program charter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Justification. Can we take it from business case directly? Right? Vision again can be repeated. Right? Strategic alignment was there in the business case also and here also, right? Benefits can be taken.
Right.
Now scope. Now at this stage, can scope of work be restricted to the list of projects only? The very high level scope, primarily the list of, the list of projects. Is that okay? The benefit, a very high level, right? See, how to achieve and how to measure the benefits, how to identify the overall benefit management strategy, right? See, it's a very small subset of benefit management plan that we are going to develop later on. So a very, 3-4 line strategy on how we are going to achieve our benefits, right? How we are going to measure and track those benefits, the process. The assumptions and constraint, again, it was there in the business case. The components, again, the projects, sub-programs within the programs, right? Their list, any initial risks and issues, the timeline of the program. Now, this is an overall timeline, rough timeline or precise timeline. Tell me, in this case, at this level, we'll have a rough timeline, high-level milestones, or a very refined timeline?
High level.
High level,
level.
yeah.
Very high-level timeline, right? Tentative resources which are required, right?
Yeah.
Stakeholder needs at a very high level.
Yes.
How to monitor, how to control, and how to measure the program, the governance at a very high level, right? So, Prashant, many times you might be getting confused because there might be a governance related question related to program charter, and you might feel that, program governance is not at all there in program charter, right? So, unlike project charter, there are few elements here, right? Like program governance, stakeholder considerations or stakeholder needs,
No,
right?
I would point out 2 or 3 things. KPI benefits related to those things because benefit realization and the KPI, all those be also part of business case, right?
Yes.
How
Yes.
to measure those benefits.
Yes. See.
So sometimes the
Yeah.
question comes related to these, I'm not confused with these risk and issues, timelines, components, but mostly confused with benefits, KPI, how to track it, because it is all about benefit only.
I'll tell
Right.
you. Benefits at very high level are defined in program charter. Can you see these? Right? Benefits and their key performance indicators are tentatively will be there, right? Charter. Plus, how to achieve those benefits will be part of benefit strategy. But
Yeah.
once you move into program definition, right? And you create your benefit management plan, that is the key document.
That is fine. Okay, you continue discussion. I will just give one specific example here. Just give me 2.
Yeah. So, guys, any question about program charter? Rafael, any question about program charter?
No, not for now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can over the span of time, program charter can be fine-tuned, Pankaj?
See, program charter is a high-level document, right? Nobody can stop you from changing it, but the frequency at which it will be modified will be very less. Because it is not considered as a live document. Right? Later on in program definition, right? Sorry, later in the program preparation part of program definition, we'll create a document called as program management plan. Right? That will be changed very frequently. It's a live document.
Program preparation renamed to program planning now in version 5.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. It is called as program planning. Yes. That's okay.
Yeah, in version 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, one question about the scope. The scope the scope is only the list of projects that are going to be
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah,
or it
very high
includes
level.
like the
Yeah.
responsibilities of the program manager or the limitation of the role. What is stated the limits of the role of the program manager?
See, that is, see, the actual, you mean to say authority of the program manager?
Yeah, for example, like what to expect from the role, right? What the
Yeah,
client, let's
yeah,
suppose they
yeah,
are
Rafael,
from
Rafael, there is a separate plan called as program governance plan,
okay.
right? That will describe all the program roles in detail,
Okay.
right? So that will be done in the program planning or program preparation phase, right? Now, I will make it very, very clear to you, right? See, PMI does not modify this exam very frequently, right? So as Prashant said in the version 5, right? Program preparation is called as program planning, right? But in the exam, you will see preparation also, you will see planning also, right? For example, you know, they use the word program governance board also, program steering committee also. They see there are some questions, they are there in the exam since the version 3. So they used all the nomenclature, right? So don't go by nomenclature, Prashant.
I understand, sir. It is very
Use
not appreciated to PMI. They are
no, they see. I'll
using.
tell you what. See, I'll tell you what. For the PFMP exam, right?
Hmm.
Specifically, despite the fact I was giving exam on 4th edition, specifically I have to go through the third one.
Hmm.
And the third one had a lot of mistakes also because they had questions from the third in the exam.
Okay, sir. I
So, but
understand.
again, see, conceptually we'll not miss anything. But yes, you should see. For example, if your manual is saying, one version is saying steering committee, another is saying board, they will use both,
Hmm.
right? Because the questions are not being updated very frequently, right? Anyways, so Rafael, did I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
The RACI for program level will come in program governance, right? Which is a separate domain, right?
Okay.
Plus, Rafael, just like we have, scope statement, program scopes, project scope statement, project work breakdown structure, for program also, all those documents will exist, right? There will be a program scope statement, there will be a program work breakdown structure also, right? So we are going to do all these things in program planning, right? Which is the second subphase of program definition. Now,
So Pankaj, under program charter, there are different work group as well.
there can be work streams, you're
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
right?
sorry, work stream. Yeah.
You can be,
Mhm.
they can be there. Because, program is not only set of related projects, right?
Mhm.
Actually, it is set of related projects, sub-programs, right? And activities also,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
Now, can we see a completely filled program charter, or you want me to take you through program roadmap first? Can we see a completely filled program charter, guys?
Yes, yes, please.
Right? So let me show you a filled program charter, right? Now, can you see program, right? The title is Digital Customer Experience Transformation Program. The purpose and justification is mentioned. The strategic alignment is mentioned as we saw in business case. These are program objectives. You can see the scope here. Rafael, you were asking about the scope. Can you see the scope?
Yes.
Right? So, these scope element will be converted into projects later. CRM upgrade and integration, AI-enabled chatbots, omni-channel communication platform, training and change management. These are all the right, the components of the scope. Out of scope, back-end ERP modernization, physical infra changes, right? Then we have expected benefits, right? Can you see the expected benefits?
Yep.
Key stakeholders, high level risk, right? Now, in this case, we have put program roadmap, which you can put right at a high level, not detailed one. Then this is governance framework, the steering committee, the program manager, the PMO at a very high level, right? Is that okay?
Yes, is
No.
that is okay, but we need to go through very deeply in that case.
Yeah. So you want to revisit those elements?
No, we will separately do that. I will
Yeah.
separately do that.
Perfect. Right. We'll do a lot of questions around this, so you'll come to know about the details.
Sorry, one question regarding the components that are mentioned in the PPT.
Yeah.
For example, in the example that you have shown, where is that included? The components.
Yeah, I'll tell you. In that sense, see again, when you do it practically, some
Okay.
differences would be there, right? For example, in the one I showed you, right, instead of timeline, there was a roadmap at a very high level, right?
Okay.
Right? And benefit strategy, I think, was missing in that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So, practically when you do it based on your need, things might differ, right? But this is a program charter taken from the manual, right? The standard of program management, right? So, these are the ones that will be there, right?
Okay. Got it.
Now, the next document, right? After business case, then program charter, the next document will be program roadmap, right? Can I show you a roadmap, guys?
Yes.
Now, this is a roadmap, right? Now, see, does it show different projects, their milestones, and the dependencies? See, tell me, does it look like a master program schedule or not, Atul? Does it give you the intended direction of the program? Kapil, does it give you the high-level
Yes.
direction of the program?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Now, this is, this, I'll show you a program roadmap from the oldest version, right? Because see, ideally, a roadmap does not consist only of projects, their dependencies, and the milestone. It also consists of benefit realization points, right? For example, this one. So in this roadmap, apart from these dependencies, sequences, we have assumptions also. We have benefits also, right? Right? If you look, because in the exam, there will be questions around it, right? Sometimes people only see the sequencing of projects in a roadmap, and so they feel that a roadmap means only project, their dependencies, and at the most milestones, which are called as decision points, right? Many times people feel that. But apart from this, a roadmap which shows intended direction of the program, it will also contain benefits, assumptions, constraints, right? So primarily, all these things like summary of milestones, list of dependencies and assumptions, benefits to be delivered, description of additional deliverables and milestones, right? Right? Along different years, right? Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, should we update it on regular basis or not?
Yes.
Should we track progress against this roadmap also?
Yes.
Yes. This is again a dynamic document, should be continuously updated, and we should also record progress against this. Right? Is that okay, guys? Right? Together, these three documents ensure that your program is aligned to the strategy. Right? What are the three documents? The business case, the program charter, and the program roadmap. Is that okay, Atul? Now, tell me, will these documents and the strategy, will they be impacted by external environment or not?
Yes.
They will be impacted, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, should you continuously assess the environment? Should you to assess how these uh, artifacts or how the program strategy is impacted by the external environment. Should environment be constantly assessed or not? Yes or no, guys?
Yeah, it should be continuous.
Right? So when we talk about continuous assessment of the program, right,
Mm.
with respect to external environment, how the
Mhm.
strategies impact, because as the market environment change, right, as the situation change,
Mhm.
should you modify your way of, should you modify your strategy also or not? Now, and when the strategy is modified, your business case, your charter, your roadmap should also be modified, right? So when we talk about uh, assessing the environment, right, it means multiple things, right? First of all, assessing the environment means assessing the factors which will impact the program, which are enterprise environmental factors. Now, what are enterprise environmental factors, guys? What are enterprise environmental factors, guys? Can somebody tell?
Internal, external, both.
Sorry.
Factors external to the program. They can be internal to the organization or external to the organization, but can impact the program outcome. Right? These are enterprise environmental factors. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Right? So they can funding, market conditions, employment, right? Health, safety, business, are they all enterprise environmental factors or not?
Yes. Yeah.
Regulatory measures, right? See, any change in regulation, can it impact your program or not?
Yes.
Right? The economic conditions,
Trade.
anything can impact your program, right?
Right.
Yes or no? So first thing is you should consider all the environmental factors. Right? Then you should be doing another thing. See, when you talk about enterprise environmental environment assessment, it includes two things. First is identifying the environmental factor that can impact your program, right? Now, second important thing is, doing an environmental analysis. Can you see environmental analysis here?
Yes.
Right. Now, what is this environmental analysis? Right. You have to see there are multiple ways to assess environment, how this, how change in the environment can impact your program. There are multiple tools available to us to assess this, right? Can we discuss some tools, guys? Right? This is not the complete list of tools. We'll talk about others also. For example, can somebody tell me what is SWOT analysis? What is SWOT analysis? What is SWOT, guys?
Simple strength, weakness, opportunity, threat.
So
where we are good, where we are bad, where we are having opportunity to improve, right?
yeah. So
that kind of analysis paralysis it reveals.
As Prashant said, right? Right. A SWOT is something like this, right? Atul, is SWOT something like this, as I'm highlighting here? Strength, right?
Right. Okay. Weakness.
Now tell me, which of these are external factors and which are internal factors, Prashant? Right? When we talk about strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats, which are internal factors and which are external factors?
Strength and weakness is internal.
And opportunity and threats,
Opportunity and threat is external, yeah.
right? So they are environmental, right?
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Now, tell me, is SWOT simply listing down strengths, listing down weaknesses, listing down opportunities, and listing down threats? Is SWOT this much only, or is SWOT beyond this?
What beyond this? Strength is what that will be accounted for the program business case development.
No. See. Don't stop SWOT here.
Hmm.
See, SWOT is not completed only by listing strengths, listing weaknesses, listing opportunities, and don't stop SWOT here, right? Shafel, should SWOT be followed by something else to complete?
Yes, there is another analysis, right? The Kane.
Yes, because without this, SWOT is not complete. It should be followed by TOWS.
Okay, TOWS in English.
Right.
Okay.
TOWS means, your strategy. For example, see, opportunities. Can you use your strengths to enhance opportunities? That is TOWS. Right? Because see, otherwise, if I only start listing, it's a complete waste. See, through your strengths, you can enhance opportunities. Right? Through your strengths, can you mitigate your weaknesses? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Right? So there is a mapping. There's a strength, right, mapped to opportunities, right? There is a strength mapped to weaknesses, right? Through strengths, you can enhance or exploit opportunities. Through strengths, you can mitigate weakness, right? Then there is another area to look for: weakness and opportunities. You are weak, but there is a lot of opportunity. What should you do here? Tell me, guys, what should you do here? See, if I build capability, right, will it help to tap the opportunity? Yes or no?
Yes.
And there is a zone. There is a weakness, which is a weakness and threat. Right? Now tell me, what should be the strategy here? Go out, avoid this. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So, again, strength and opportunity. What is the strategy? Enhance or exploit?
Yes.
Right? Yes or no?
Yes.
If strength and weakness, mitigate, right, which is also called as reduce, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So, TOWS should be followed by this SWOT. Only then it makes sense, right? So, simply using SWOT to list down your strengths, right? List down your weaknesses, list down your opportunities and threats will not make sense, guys. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right? Now, can you give me one example also, right? How can strengths be used to, right, enhance, leverage opportunities? How strengths can be used to leverage opportunities? Can you give me one example? See, if there are new markets and my strength is my cash, can I spend money in advertisement, in expansion? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Right? Obviously, if I have capability available as a strength, right? I have skills available and there is a lot of market or opportunity for AI. Can I tap that through my strength? Right? So this is strength to opportunity. This is the meaning of enhance here, right? Right. Obviously, through strengths, I can mitigate. See, the spelling is wrong here. It should be mitigate, right? T, right? Not mitigate, right? So there's a typo. So if I have strength, can it help me to mitigate my weaknesses or reduce my risk?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you give me an example?
I think we can consider that the first example is opposite.
Yeah, opposite. So how you
Yeah.
will consider it, right?
Mhm.
See, sorry, there is one more mistake here, right?
Mhm.
This should be strength and threats, right? This mapping should be strength and threats, right? Nobody pointed me out, right? Strength and threat, right? Rafael, should it be strength and threats or not? Right? Right? Because weakness is an internal, strengths and threat, right? You can mitigate your threats by leveraging from strengths, right?
Okay.
Right? For example, if competitor is a threat,
Mhm.
can you use your strengths? Right? If you're more capable, you can be capable in terms of of giving your offering at a lesser cost or a better quality or early, right? See, there's a threat that lot of competition is there.
Mhm.
Tell me, through your strengths, can you reduce those threats? Right? Maybe, see, there is a lot of competition, but you have strength, your quality is outstanding, your product is unique, or you can, based on your capability, you can deliver it quickly at a lesser cost. By doing this, can you mitigate your threats?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So, you have to develop your strategy based on the SWOT, right?
Mm.
A very, very important document, right?
Yes.
Right? So, in fact, this SWOT, see, in sequence, this SWOT should be done, in parallel to charter creation, right? Now, do feasibility studies help? Right? In assessing the environment? Because, see, you have to understand whether something is viable or not viable in the current or future context, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? Then a very, very important tool, right? Comparative advantage analysis, right? Have you heard about this? Comparative advantage analysis. See, tell me, while doing business case, right? Should you consider the competing effort within the organization and external to the organization? For example, for sure, you will see external to organization, right? See, there might be many other competitors doing the same program. Should you analyze what are your strengths and weaknesses over them? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Plus, even sometimes what happen internally, a similar program is being done by some other team, right?
Yeah.
Which can impact your program, and your program might not be of value, right? Because something like what you are doing is already being done by somebody else, right?
Right.
So that is comparative advantage analysis, right? Then we have assumption analysis to validate all the assumptions. And then
Pankaj, can we say the automobile industry is using the comparative advantage analysis?
yes. Can we see example of comparative advantage analysis based with data? Data के साथ देखें इसे एक बारी. Right? Let's see. Let's see it along with the data, right? So that will make it more clear to you. You see, this is a comparative advantage analysis for a cloud migration and cyber security modernization program. Guys, can we see it? Right? Now, our organization holds a comparative advantage in several strategic areas compared to competitors, right? For example, cost efficiency, innovation capability, right? Customer trust and brand, reduce resource strength, regulatory alignment, and time to delivery. Right? Now, there is an insight also given here. The program's comparative advantage lies in faster execution, cost leadership, regulatory compliance, and trusted relationship in the regulated industries. These strengths are not easily replicable by competitors, right? Making this program a strategic priority in the portfolio, right? Now, see, the example that I have taken, right? It has all positive strengths about me, my company, right? But in reality, when you do comparative advantage analysis, there may be some strengths and there will be some weaknesses as compared to opponents, right?
Right.
Right. So you have to analyze all of them. Is that okay? See, I think there might be some SWOT also done here. Yeah, there is a SWOT done also for a digital learning transformation program. The insight, right? You can see that, right? You can see this SWOT. Now, see, there are certain tools which are not being mentioned, right, in your program management book, right? The standard of program management, which can be used here. For example, some of you might be aware of PESTEL analysis, right? Right. Atul, do you know what is PESTEL?
PESTEL, no.
No. You know PESTEL, Prashant?
Yes, political, environmental, social,
Technological, legal, and
technological,
environmental
legal, and
factors.
environmental.
Right.
No. E stands for PE, environmental, and last E stands for what?
No, second is economical, last is environmental.
Economical, environmental.
Right. For example, carbon footprint or
Okay.
pollution, right? Or any environmental factor, right? See, do you know this, Rafael, PESTEL analysis?
Yes.
Right. So PESTEL is actually, done before you do SWOT even, right? As a part of environmental assessment, right? Now, I'll just take example of, so in a PESTEL analysis, right? We focus on different areas, right? For example, P in PESTEL stands for political factors, right? Many times some political factors can impact our program, right? Tell me, a political factor like change in government, does it impact your program? Tell me, political factor like change in government, can it impact your program?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now tell me, can political factor be related only to the government? Or sometimes because of a merger, when senior management changes, can it also be called as a political factor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? So will it impact the program?
Yes.
Right? Depending on how seriously the new management takes your program, right?
Right. Yeah.
Similarly, economic factors. What are the economic factors which can impact the program, guys?
Trade, inflation.
Right? Inflation rate, employment, demand, right?
Right.
Yes or no?
Taxes.
Yes.
This can also impact your program, right?
Right. Yeah.
This may or may not, right? And then
Yep.
some social factors, right? Now, what are social factors? The trends, the customer behavior, right? Can it impact your program? Right?
Right.
For
Yeah.
example, if you are seller of Coke or Pepsi, now there is a there is a trend, there is a social preference towards more healthier drink globally. Will it impact Pepsi and Coke or not?
Yes.
Right? Now, again, for example, people see, are there social preferences also or not?
Hmm.
See, social preferences also impact. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Because if your colleagues and people, right, who have iPhone are considered superior, generally there is a trend to buy iPhones. Yes or no?
Hmm.
Yes.
Right? Now in India, you will see a lot of Kias around, right? Right? So if you buy, for example, I'll tell you, this is a social preference. There might be a car that might be cheaper and more affordable and with many more features.
Mm-hmm.
Do people go by this or people go by trends? Atul,
People go by trends.
yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So, this happens. What are your thoughts, Kapil, Rafael?
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Now, technological factors, are they important or not?
Yes, it is important. Yeah.
See, obviously you will not be doing a project and technology will become obsolete, right?
Right. Yeah.
Then legal factors are also very important, right? It can be data privacy, right?
Right.
IPR, industry specific regulations, right?
Right. Yeah.
Then environmental factors like sustainability goals, carbon footprint consideration, and green IT initiatives, all these are very, very important, right? So, many programs can be impacted by all or some of these factors. So generally, you know, in order to assess the impact on the strategy, because if there's an impact on the strategy, all the documents will change: the business case, the program roadmap, the charter, right? So these analysis like pestle analysis,
Mhm.
right? Comparative advantage analysis, SWOT, assumption analysis, right?
Right.
These are done,
Right.
right? Now I'm going back to the PPT.
Okay.
Now another important, area that another very important area here is, the risk. Now, right now, I'll only talk about risk to the strategy.
Mhm.
Can there be risk to benefits which can impact the strategy? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? See, generally when we talk about, program level risk, right? See, the context of program level risk is bigger than a project level risk, right? For example, right? When we talk about program level, at a program level, should we consider strategy level risk? Yes or no?
Yes.
Any risk to the strategy is a program level risk, right? Then we have a program level risk actually, because all these risks should be taken into consideration while doing a program, right? And then operational risks are also covered in program, and some of the risks which are escalated through projects are also part of program level risk. So the scope of program risk management is very big as compared to project level risk management, right? Now,
Right. Yeah.
now before we go further, I'll talk about one important area, right? There is something called as program risk threshold, right? Can somebody tell me what is a threshold, what is a tolerance with respect to risk? Tell me, guys, what is a risk threshold, appetite, and tolerance? What is the difference between these three? Risk threshold, appetite, and tolerance. What is the difference between these three, guys?
Appetite goes to organizational level, that what sort of, until what point they can adjust, they can accept the risk. Threshold means threshold, tolerance means threshold is what we need to Suppose 98% is our threshold and 99% is our tolerance. We cannot go beyond that.
No, I'll tell you. See, this is not addressed very clearly by any book, right? Right? Based on what PMI says, right? Right? And they also differ from PMP. It's slightly different. PGMP manual slightly different. PFMP slightly different. But based on reading all the manuals, what we can conclude, right? What is threshold and what is tolerance, right? Now, see, tolerance is a range. Let's say -10 to +10%. This is what? A range, right? For example, if there is a schedule risk, it can be a schedule risk, right? Or it can be cost risk, right? Let's say budget or cost risk, right? Now, if I say the tolerance is -10 to +10%, right? For schedule and cost, what does it mean? What does it mean, guys, at a macro level? Rafael, I'm saying that my tolerance for schedule and cost risk is -10 to +10. What does it mean?
It means it will take,
For example,
Yes.
in the schedule, maybe 10 weeks, you can complete your program 10 weeks before or later. And
Right.
if you are within that tolerance, well, you are aligned, right?
Okay, aligned. So if my project is 10 month, right? And the tolerance is -10% to +10%, right? So even if the project is completed from 9 weeks to 11 weeks, I am okay, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in a way, this shows my risk appetite also, right? Yes or no? Now, what is a threshold? See, threshold is a single point, right? Single point. For example, see, if within this tolerance, if let's say my schedule goes beyond this point, right? So suppose this point is, let's say, +3%, right? This is +3%, right? Prashant, this point is +3%, right? And I am saying that till the time my schedule is, or my cost overshoots, my schedule slips or my cost overshoots beyond this point, right? Till the time I am below +3%, I will accept the risk. I'll not take any major action, right? So this +3% point is a threshold. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So are you getting the difference between the two? Tolerance is a range, whereas threshold is a point, right? If risk is, now, since it's a risk, right, we have to do it based on anticipation, right? For example, if the risk is in the range of -10 to +3%, I will accept. If it is between 3% to 10%, I will manage.
Right.
Now, because if I don't manage, it may cross 10%, right? Now I can take various responses like avoid, mitigate, or transfer so that it remains between 3 to 10, right? But if I anticipate it might go beyond this 10%, what is my next course of action? Kapil, what should be the next course of action if I anticipate it might breach the tolerance? Should I escalate or not?
Escalate.
Yes.
Then
Escalate.
Escalate, yeah.
the next level. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
So this now again, so see, this is my acceptance threshold, right? Acceptance
Yeah.
threshold mean, if I anticipate that risk might not cross this point, I can accept, right?
Right.
Can I call this upper limit +10 as my tolerance threshold?
Yes, tolerance
Yes.
is points out here, right?
right? This is tolerance threshold, right? Because beyond this point, I cannot sustain. I have to escalate, right? And just one thing, we should not wait for these things to happen. Everything is based on forecasting. For example, if I anticipate that risk may go in this range, plus 3 to 10%, I should manage. If I anticipate it is below this, accept. If I anticipate, forecast that, risk might breach the tolerance, then I have to escalate. Don't escalate when things have already happened,
Right.
right? Is it okay? Rafael, are you okay between these?
Yes, I'm following you. Yeah.
Guys, so you should, because this confusion exists in many people, the difference between threshold and tolerances, right?
So in
And
layman
believe me, if you
understanding, threshold is a point, right?
it's a
Until
point, yes, it's a point.
until there, we can accept the risk, right?
Yes,
And after that, it will be mitigation and reduce the risk.
yes.
And
So
after
from 3
going
to 10, I
beyond,
can mitigate. Beyond this, escalate.
escalate.
But don't
But
wait it to happen,
what
anticipate.
is the appetite here?
See, I'll tell you, appetite is mentioned. Where did I see appetite? Appetite was mentioned in portfolio book, right? See, appetite, this range is an appetite actually. This tolerance range that you have, that is appetite, minus 10 to plus 10%. So appetite is more based on your tolerances.
So appetite starts from the threshold.
No, minus 10 to plus 10, not threshold.
Okay.
This
Tolerance.
whole is your in general appetite. This is something you can afford.
Okay. And that point, there is a threshold, and appetite is what organization can appetite, right? And program can appetite.
Appetite is generally, see how much risk you can bear, right? That is appetite, and generally it is tolerance, right?
Tolerance range.
Huh.
Appetite is tolerance range, right?
Yes, tolerance range. Yes. Now, another important thing, right? Based on your program management manual only. See, threshold can be at multiple levels. See, tell me, can I categorize risk as small, medium, high, or maybe
Yes.
catastrophic
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
right? And there can be numerical value attached, right? Guys, can I categorize my risk as small, medium, high, and catastrophic?
Yes.
Right? Now, every transition point is also a threshold, right? As I transition
Right.
from small to medium, this is a transition point. Medium to high, this is a transition point. High to catastrophic, this is a transition point, right? So this is also called as threshold of, right? Is that okay?
Not really for me.
See, I'll tell you. As I move from small to, see, risk can have various categories based on probability and impact matrix, right? For example, beyond a certain value of probability impact, a risk changes from small to medium,
Yes.
right? So that is a threshold point. At a certain value of probability and impact, the risk changes from medium to high. That is again a threshold point.
That gets, increased, not going below, right?
But that turnover point, right? The transition point
Yeah,
is a
transition
threshold.
to more, complex, right? Medium to high.
Yeah. So,
Ascending manner, not descending manner.
but again, the point at which the transition happens is a threshold, right? This is what I'm trying to say.
Threshold changes.
Yes, that is a threshold, right? So threshold is a single point, which is a transition point actually, right? But, generally more commonly used like this, right? And you will see questions also like this, if the risk is below a threshold, you can accept, right? In fact, in PMI, there is a term, right? Which is called as watch list, right? For example, if risks are below a threshold level, you can simply monitor them as a watch list. You don't need a response plan for them, right?
I am part of one group where, people, 2 or 3 people recently passed the exam, but they mentioned that there were more risk questions. 30, 40 questions, were for risk only.
Yes, a lot of
Recent.
questions on this. Yes, yes.
A lot of questions, yeah. So they were thinking about, is it a risk management exam or program management exam?
No, no, no. See, but they are simple questions, right? Not tough questions. See, for example, I'll tell you why.
Hmm.
One expected monetary value question they always give.
Hmm.
One EMV question they always give in this.
Earned value.
They always give,
Hmm.
right? For example, you will see a question on uh, uh, prioritization also, right?
Hmm.
Risk responses also. So some questions are there from PMP also. See, for example, NPV question, you will see NPV or IR question there also. And it comes in PFMP also.
So that we need to solve there, or just
Simple questions, very simple questions.
simple
Very simple.
questions? Okay. Okay.
That's why, that's what I'm saying, if you can attend some of my PMP sessions also along with this, it will be valuable, right?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
For example,
Sometime it happen in business case. Either we need to consider 3% risk of overall
very, very important, very important question, guys. Very important question, right? See, for
3%
example,
or
see, I'll tell you,
uh,
in reality, when you do a business case, it is not only NPV,
hmm,
it is actually expected monetary value, risk into NPV,
hmm,
right? But what happens in any class, we do NPV in a separate session, we do right risk in a separate session, right? But ideally, when you write a business case, it should not be a straightforward NPV, it should be risk multiplied by NPV.
yes.
Because NPV means expected profit, right? But many times you have to compare multiple options, and many times you have to do projections. So whenever you have to do projections, always add element of risk, right? I am expecting that I'll make 5 million, right, in next 3 years, but how much it is guaranteed? 80%, 70%, right? Multiply it with that figure, and then whatever value you get is the actual one, actual projection. So risk is must, right? Kapil,
Yeah, Pankaj?
risk is must, right? In the real business case, you must
Yeah.
consider risk.
What I'm saying that okay, anywhere for any program, if I'm designing a business case, I never consider like the tolerance limit and all that, right? By default, as per the business case guidelines, I'm considering either 3% or either I'm considering 5% risk, right? है ना?
Hmm.
तो मैं उस I'm asking from that context कि ये appetite is usually came at the organization level.
No, I'll tell you what. See, risk appetite happens at every level, right? See, because a risk can have a damage on the benefits, risk can have a damage on the timelines, anything, right? But at a business case level, whatever you are putting is just a buffer,
Buffer, yeah.
right? But apart from buffer, see, because you are a supplier, right? So you are just putting a buffer. You might put it for cost, right? You might put it for revenue, right? If it is cost, you will add. If it's a revenue, you might minus, right?
Minus,
But people like Reliance who are investing, right? They are investing, but they will earn after a certain period of time, right?
I agree.
For them, projections, they project, right? These are their cash outflows, these are their cash inflows, right? Like this. If you talk about business case of somebody like Reliance, right? They will have a cash flow like this. Can you see this cash flow?
Yeah.
So, because there is an investment made, right? Ericsson might start earning from the day one, but for Reliance, it's an investment. So they will go negative, and then they will go positive. And when they do their benefits, right? See, these are projections, not actuals, right? They're projecting for next 16 months, right? So in this projection, they can, see, for example, what is the projection of benefit for, let's say, 11th month? What is this? 23?
The 3.
23, right? Now, it can be million or billion, whatever, right? So,
Yes.
Ideally, when they do it on real time basis, they don't say 23, right? See, any risk can happen.
Mm.
Now, what is the guarantee level of achieving this 23? It might be 0.8 or 0.9, so they will add this factor.
Mhm.
So they will add the risk, right? So this is net present value into the risk factor, right? Then whatever value comes, they go as per that.
Mm.
Is that okay, guys? Rafael, are you following what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
Atul, is it clear to you?
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Now, see, I think we should talk about risk tomorrow, right?
Yes, we are stretching the
Yeah,
call.
it's all.
We'll see, because risk is a very, very important topic,
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So, but before we wrap up, right? Before we wrap up, can we do some basic questions?
Yeah, we
Or
can.
you want to do it tomorrow,
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yes, we can do.
right? So, let's do the question from this slide.
Okay.
Now, can we start with first question? Assume you are working on an innovative program, guys, to develop a series of robotic cars to accommodate a variety of requirements. However, you realize another program should be developed to develop solar-powered cars. You discuss this idea with your sponsor and some peers and decided to develop a business case for this new program. You realized it would be a high-risk program, so you decide to prepare a risk management strategy. Your first step is to answer very carefully. See, whenever you see risk related to your program, what is the first step?
Identify a risk.
So, identify risk to strategy alignment, right? Charlie.
Charlie.
Charlie, right? Now, see, many times, people answer A alpha.
Mm-hmm.
See, link risk. See, should the right language be A or Charlie?
Yeah.
It should be Charlie.
Yeah. I was
The
going to
first,
say that B and D should not be the correct answer. Only we have to consider A and C, right?
yeah.
So
So,
either Alpha or Charlie. Yeah. Mm.
yeah, but again, you see,
Mhm.
link risk. It's not about link risk to, we have
Mhm.
to identify actual risk
Yeah,
to the
first we need
strategy,
to
right?
identify the risk.
That is the
Right.
first
Yeah.
step to be done, right? So, see, Charlie,
Right.
absolutely.
Okay.
Now, while programs are part of a portfolio, there are distinctions between them. However, there are two key differences, one of which, see, program, when you say portfolio, program, and project, I told you one key difference.
Time.
Programs and
That-
projects are temporary, whereas portfolios are permanent. So,
Permanent. Right.
time alpha,
I think.
it should be alpha, right?
Alpha.
Right. The timelines are bigger, right, for portfolio. Portfolio only retire. Now, try to answer this question very carefully. You are leading a strategic program to transform your organization from a silo-based structure, right, to a cross-functional operating model, right? During your initial risk assessment, you identify strong stakeholder resistance due to fear of losing authority and established control structures, right? As you begin developing your program risk response strategy, what should you do first? See, you are just developing your risk response strategy.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Now, see, I'll tell you, risk management strategy is your overall approach to manage risk.
Okay.
right? Let's do one thing, because since we have not gone through all the topics of risk, right? Can we park it for tomorrow?
Yeah, we
After
can.
doing risk,
Yeah, yes, we can do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have not done risk management, so we'll park it for tomorrow. Right?
Okay.
Let's do this one.
Okay. Okay.
You
Thank you.
met with the members of executive team at ABC company, guys. They were impressed with your knowledge of program management. After attending a one-day seminar, they emphasize that they want to ensure every program they initiate aligns with and support the organization's strategic objective because
D.
delta.
Yeah.
Prashant says delta. Guys, Rafael, do you say delta? Atul, Kapil, Rafael, what do you think? What should be the answer of this?
Delta.
Kapil says delta. Atul and Rafael, what is your answer?
For me, I think A.
No. Dekho, should it be delta or not? Rafael, what is your answer for this? You're on mute,
It's
Rafael.
about B, the organization strategy guides how its vision will be achieved.
So, should it be D, delta? Rafael, should it be delta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah.
No.
Now, typically, risk management occurs when program is in planning stage, but it should occur earlier as the program is initiated because, right? Again, we'll do it tomorrow, right? Because we have to see. Right. Now, can you try this? You have been appointed as program manager for the company's new 60 screen development program, a high priority strategic initiative. Although you are eager to begin detailed planning and execution activities, you recognize that you cannot proceed until which of the following is completed.
Recognize that you cannot.
B and B, I think.
See, you have been appointed as the program manager for a company's new 6D screen development program, a high priority strategic initiative. Although you are eager to begin detailed planning and execution, you recognize you cannot proceed until which of the following. So you are saying B, right?
Yeah.
Now tell me, should it be Bravo or Charlie?
Mm.
Should it be defining or approval?
Charter is for the approval only.
Right?
Yeah.
No. But again, see, even before that, see, although you are eager to begin detailed planning, right, activities, you recognize that you cannot proceed until which of the following is completed. So should it be Bravo or Charlie?
In this case, Charlie is there because program
Charlie.
business case has to be
Without
developed.
approval, yeah, without approval, you can't do it, right?
Yeah, benefits are part of business case, and the business case has to be prepared.
Approved, right? Not defined, right?
Approvement, it is not a go-ahead for the delivery, but it is a next phase.
Yeah,
moving.
at least charter, right? Yes.
Yeah, at least charter preparation. So C is the answer, right?
Sorry, but in the first part said you have been appointed as the program manager. It is not supposed that when you are assigned as the program manager, the program is already approved.
See, I'll tell you, a business case at any point should be at approved state, right? Now, business case actually is not a static document, Rafael.
Okay.
Right? Even if it is a charter done, right? You are recruited, but if at certain point of time business case is disapproved,
Mhm.
can you do anything?
No.
See,
No.
because we have to see the entire scenario. At any time, at any point of time, there's the program. See, an approved business case is a prerequisite to program level planning. Yes or no?
Yes, definitely.
Right? And a business case can become unviable even during the course of the program also, right, Rafael?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is a good question. As the program sponsor for the new 6D screen development program, which aims to replace all existing 3D screens and enhance product quality, you work to obtain executive approval to strengthen the information available to decision makers during the approval process. You do what? Tell me.
The
Feasibility.
Yeah, feasibility will provide you additional information to support, right?
Yes.
Right. So answer is D, delta.
You have any feasibility document format?
I can share with you your feasibility, right? I think it's there on the site also, but if you want, I can share it separately.
Mm.
See, sometimes feasibility is more about delivery feasibility. Sometimes feasibility document and business case can be combined also.
Feasibility of the program that should be captured in the business case, part of business case.
Yeah, but again, sometimes it can be feasibility can be a separate document which contain business case. This also happen in real time scenario. They are
Mm.
taken as a separate document also many times.
Mm.
Right. Now, just a second, so shall we wrap up now? I think you are tired also. So we'll
Yes.
start tomorrow at 8:30. Will that be
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah. Yeah, my kids also now making noisy.
Right. So let's catch up tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Right? Is that okay, guys?
Yes.
So
Yes.
8:30 p.m. Right? 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
8:30 p.m. IST. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, 8:30 p.m. IST. Right.
Right.
And we'll continue with the questions. We'll do risk management strategy, and we'll start with the new domain, which is benefit management. Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So bye, guys. Right. Good morning and good night to all of you. We'll
Okay.
catch up tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Take care
Thanks.
all. Cheers.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.